found him, Madam President. He's right outside if you want to
Not
interrogate
yet.
him.
My press statement needs some facts first. Is the press accurate in that their credentials were ripped up in front of them?
That was for plausible deniability.
I have no intention of denying any of this.
Not for us, ma'am, for the St. Paul Police.
Do your people work for me or St. Paul?
We'd take a bullet for you.
Trick question. I expect now I must demand that you and yours, we, all serve we the people of these United States. So if I'm to address the people of these United States accurately, then we found indicate that by fabricating, what would these be? Defective credentials?
Yes, that's exactly the evidence left behind.
So press carrying credentials damaged in the midst of a riot need to be arrested on site.
There was no riot. However, proper credentialing is the responsibility
So
of
while a camerawoman is performing her job, she needs to monitor the credential tag around her neck for any accumulated damage sustained in the course of performing said job?
I would report that the officers assigned to the security detail were assaulted.
Stop, enough of this crap. Do you take me for a fool?
No, Madam President.
Do you take the American people for fools?
We have intelligence, as you know.
Again, answers? I need facts.
Ma'am, if I may speak candidly.
By all means, what candid thoughts are you holding back from me of all people?
His detail had been assigned to that party, as we have another team in the opposition over many election cycles.
Do any of them report to me?
Different detail. Treasury leaves us alone much the way they do the Fed. Treats us all pretty much at arm's length. Like the Fed, we're all independent.
So I just got lucky that none of you assigned to me ever did anything so stupid.
Speaking frankly, ma'am, if I may.
Frankly, candidly.
With defective credentials, accurate identification is impossible.
So fabricating evidence is in the service of...
It really didn't play out that way.
Oh? There were some what? Yet to be revealed extenuating circumstances?
Well, the circumstances were reconciled. We got him to the scene a little too late, I'm afraid.
This talk's a little too late. Way too late, I'm afraid. I was a hiring opportunity for your new wave of female agents. Was he a reassign?
Fresh hire. We vetted them all.
I should thank you for delaying your retirement. I think it's time our scofflaw explained himself then.
In this folder, you'll find...
He can't stay. I could care less what accommodations or extenuating. We do not fabricate circumstances to protect any of us. We serve to protect all Americans, including the press. Now haul the little punk in here.
Yes, Madam President.
Madam President,
Explain yourself.
I was the closest one on the scene and the only one on the scene after assessing.
Just what were you assessing?
The situation appeared as
Facts. What did you see when you got there? If you were military, a court-martial would expect the same accountability we here do. Personally, I'd sue you civilly if it weren't for we having no accessory to assault after the fact statute to apply here.
Which is what I, and the consideration you'll get, would come down to at least dereliction.
Of duty. Can you even comprehend duty? So upon arriving,
the officers indicated.
with what?
that
Sign language? Hand gestures?
A statement was made.
By?
I didn't get an ID. They were in full uniform.
They all looked the same, Miss Police. Back to your actions, if you please.
I realized that with damaged credentials, they could have been impersonating the
Why in the
press.
hell would you decide? So you damaged their...
Well, also, they had the names which I did verify that the names were of actual journalists, but they were already in custody before I could report.
You did radio this.
Yes, ma'am. I reported upon arrival that there was nothing major.
You made a judgment call. Jury of you and who else?
Madam President, if I may shed some light on the situation. The press were told to stay in the hall.
The decision to investigate was for a possible breach of credentialing security.
How did you come to be closest to the scene?
I was posted on the perimeter.
And you followed Amy and Nicole exiting the hall?
No, ma'am. I ignore press.
His post was adjacent to the scene of the incident, not the hall's egress.
Understood. So upon determining forensically that some rebel rousers...
I did determine the credentials were authentic.
By any chance, did you happen to notice the physical well-being of the accused?
pretty scraped up, Madam President.
Are either of you aware that in some countries women are thrown to the ground scraped up, cut up, hopelessly screaming for help?
Madam President, we've seen the web video.
Gee, I guess I should ask how you could not collect all the video.
Ever since cell phone.
Bob, please step out. I'll catch you up later. You ass need to pull your head out of your self-righteous ass, out of that candidate's ass, and tell me to my face how you could arrive on the scene and totally ignore battered women, huh?
Ma'am?
The cops on the scene, the riot brigade members did what? Threaten to beat you?
No, ma'am.
So what? They asked you to clean up what? Who? Her scratches, her face?
No, not at all.
Look, I don't know how you got this job. You most definitely shouldn't have been assigned to a detail requiring you to leave your post.
I didn't...
No, please don't give me any more of that no crap. You arrive on the scene and proceed to compromise the credentials of at least one battered woman. True or false?
There was one male member in the group.
Reporting the facts is what, a felony these days?
I wouldn't know.
That's more than obvious. How in the hell did you ever... Nope, not going there. So when you got there, as best you can recall, this riot police tells you
That the group secured on the ground were reporting the incident, and there was nothing at all that needed to be...
until they saw you and provoked them? The press provoked the police?
Yes.
And you know this how?
Madam President...
Stand down this instant, you incompetent!
It's Bob, Madam President. Self-inflicted. It's fatal.
That was plausible deniability. Take him to his DS, terminate with prejudice, no severance, he is incapable of service. Wait! One last time. The press provoked the police? And you know this how?
The police.